Now, let's join ace broadcaster MAMODE AKUGHA as he takes us inside the Niger Delta.
Hello out there and welcome to the program. It's Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Niger's oil-rich region. I'm your regular host, MAMODE AKUGHA.
Inside the Niger Delta. AKUGHA Group, oil and gas, dredging, power and air transportation. AKUGHA Group, petroleum product sufficiency, energy sustainability and infrastructure development.
As part of his efforts to promote sports development among young people in the Niger Delta, the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) launched the Niger Delta Sports Festival in 2025 in Uyo, the capital of Akwa Ibom State. The event brings together young sporting talents from the states of the region to compete for silverware across different games, thereby showcasing their talents and potential. Following the success of the maiden edition in 2025, the Commission recently organized a second edition, which was held in the ancient city of Benin in Edo State. This year's festival did not fall short of expectations. In fact, it proved even bigger and better, with thousands of athletes from the 9 Niger Delta states participating in different sporting events across the oil-rich region. We now bring you details from this 1 week of half-thumping competition and games, which many now describe as a major platform for discovering new talents and strengthening regional integration amongst the people from the region.
Development, transformation,
Beneath the creeks, rivers and vast waterlands of the Niger Delta region lies large deposits of hydrocarbons. Since the beginning of commercial exploitation of this resource back in 1956 in Otuabagi-Oloibiri Bayelsa State, it has largely continued to power the Nigerian economy, accounting for about 80 to 90% of its foreign exchange receipts. Aside from the black gold and the entire stretch of pipeline and other key oil and gas facilities that have left a bitter taste of poverty, deplorable state of critical facilities and hopelessness on the people, the region is also blessed with human resources. From the busy commercial streets of Abia State and the riverine communities of Bayelsa State to the mountainous terrain of Cross River State, all through the lively towns of Delta State and the bronze headquarters of Edo State, to the eastern heartlands of Imo State, the cocoa-producing communities of Ondo State and the oil and gas hub of River State, the region is blessed with a young, energetic and talented population that continues to blaze the trail across different sectors. In sports, the Niger Delta has produced several outstanding athletes who have brought pride to Nigeria. One of them is retired professional boxer Isaac Ihoria from Edo State, who won a bronze medal at the 1972 Summer Olympics. The region has also produced football icons like Stephen Keshi, the late Super Eagles captain and coach who led Nigeria to victory at the 2013 Africa Cup of Nations. Another football genius from the region is JJ Okocha, whose dazzling skills on the ball made him one of Africa's most admired players. The list also includes talented footballers like Etim Essien and Samson Siasia, who both made significant contributions to Nigerian football. In athletics and other sports, the Niger Delta has also produced remarkable female champions, athletes like Choma Ajunwa, who made history by winning Nigeria's first Olympic gold medal in the long jump at the 1996 Summer Olympics in Atlanta, and track star Blessing Okagbare, who competed in multiple Olympic Games and World Championships. Also among them is World Wrestling Champion Blessing Oborododo, who won a historic silver medal at the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. with others like Super Eagles goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali from Rivers State, whose current outstanding performances for Nigeria have earned him national admiration. Also flying the flag of the region, players like Victor Osimhen, who was born to an Ishan father from Edo State and an Ukwani mother from Delta State, as well as Wilfred Ndidi, who is from Umudede Kingdom in Delta State, and Victor Boniface, who is from AKUGHA, Ondo State. These athletes are still making their communities and the Niger Delta proud while bringing honor and glory to Nigeria on the global stage. It is in a bid to give many more like them an even earlier opportunity to launch their careers in the sporting scene and showcase their natural talents that the Regional Development Commission (NDDC), which was established 25 years ago by President Olusegun Obasanjo to ensure the overall development of communities across the oil-bearing region, decided to introduce the Niger Delta Sports Festival as part of activities for its 25-year anniversary celebrations back in 2025. The maiden edition brought together over 3,000 athletes from the 9 states of the region for a week of exciting competition in the capital city of Uyo in Akwa Ibom State, where Bayelsa State emerged the overall star of the outing. Apart from harnessing of talents at the sporting fiesta, the NDDC saw it as a veritable tool to engage the young population and promote cross-cultural interaction amongst the people in the region, thereby building a bond of unity and foundation for peace and security of all and sundry across the region. To indeed serve these purpose and more, the current management under the leadership of Dr. Samuel Obuku has gone ahead to give their stamp of approval to make the 1 week of games and cross-cultural interactions an annual event. The intervention agency engaged the services of Dunamis Icon Limited, a Nigerian sports management and consultancy firm led by Chief Ichiakpo Ikpokpo, together with the resourcefulness of the Executive Director of Finance and Administration of the Commission, Alabo Boma Iyaye, who was a former Rivers State Commissioner for Sports. The Sport Administrator and Chief Ikpokpo both co-chaired the planning committee for the Games. This partnership led to the success of the Uyo maiden edition, which paved the way for another mark with the successful organization of the second edition of the Niger Delta Games in February 2026 in the ancient city of Benin, Edo State. The Niger Delta Sports Festival this year goes to show how popular the event is becoming across the Niger Delta and the country at large, especially with both the host governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, and his deputy, Honorable Dennis Idahosa, present at the opening ceremony at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. Senator Okpebholo said the initiative is indeed a platform to promote peaceful coexistence in the region and encourage grassroots sports development.
So in this tournament, there is no division, only teamwork, excellence, and pursuit of greatness. This is the spirit we must carry beyond this arena into our various communities. To our athletes, you are the proud of Niger Delta. You carry the dream of millions of young people who look to you for inspiration. I urge you to compete with passion and integrity. Let your performance reflect the strength, courage, and demonstration of our people.
Other leaders and stakeholders who joined for the opening session while agreeing with the governor commended the NDDC for what they say is an innovative idea that holds so much promise for the young people across the region.
On behalf of the National Institute for Sport, we want to congratulate the chairman of NDDC and the MD for these games. This is the second edition, and I know that with your sponsorship of these games, we are able to make Niger Delta safe, because with sport, Niger Delta and Nigeria will be safe.
NDDC is living up to its new slogan, which is it has gone for transaction to transformation. And we are transforming the region. The National Assembly is providing the legislative oversight, the funding to ensure that they can execute the agenda of Mr. President, the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
It's a wonderful idea. I give it to NDDC. Kudos to them. They have done so well. It's all about discovering talent. You know, the professionals we have in the country are aging. As they are aging, we need to bring the new ones, bring them up. So, and you can see that the trials was done right in the rural areas. Like mine in Imo State was done in the rural areas. We started the first trials with the local governments, whereby all the children in the rural areas, communities came to the local government for the trials. And after that, we brought them also to the state for the state trials. So it means getting them from the rural areas and, you know, discovering talents, you know. So it's a wonderful idea. I give it to NDDC, and I cannot thank Dynamite's Icon enough, the organizers of this program.
It's amazing, actually, to be honest with you, to see young people having an outlet like this to express themselves is something to be joyful for. As an individual who has been involved in youth development for the past 12 years, both in Lagos and at national level. But for us as a nation, this is the way to go.
The chairman of the governing board of the NDDC, Chiedu Ebie, and the entire organizing committee were confident that this can only get better going forward.
This is second edition. We hope that we're able to institutionalize it, and so that it's something that has come to stay.
You can see the excitement and very wonderful cheers that are coming from the young athletes and youths of the Niger Delta. All the young ones that are aspiring to become professional athletes in future will come out great.
Many of them have been to Benin for the first time. That's an experience, you understand? And I think they understand Nigeria. They've met people, they've made friends. That alone is what sports is all about. It's not about winning. It's about competing to add value to yourself.
After the ceremonial opening session, the Games, which yet again brought together over 3,000 young athletes and sportsmen, all under the age of 20, a special criteria for the second edition that went into action across 17 different games. This includes several track and field events like running, jumping and other team events such as football, volleyball and handball. Both male and female athletes showed their physical strength, speed, power and endurance levels both in individual and team sports in pursuit of the top prizes across each game category and honor for their respective state. In track and field, Asukwo Emmanuel from Cross River State clinched gold in the 1,500-meter race, delivering an impressive performance on the track.
I got the gold medal. I want to really appreciate NDDC sponsors, and I want to also say a big shout out for everything they have done.
Team Imo won both the male and female gold medals in volleyball, thrilling the audience with a remarkable performance that kept spectators on the edge of their seats. For Coach Gabriel Okon, the technical director of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, AFN, and Chief Solomon Ogba, former head of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, the opportunity for these young talents to show their sporting potential is simply commendable.
Let other regions emulate what is happening here. This is Niger Delta. We have the southwest, we have the northwest, the north central. Let other regions also emulate this feat and carry on their own games and sports, so we can select. Here in these games here, they had some scouters who are scouting the athletes. So if they do that in other regions, they will also have the opportunity to also discover talent, as we are doing in my region.
NDDC got it right. If you recall, the Niger Delta region is the bedrock of sports in this country. And the way to go is to start early. So they got it right in this one. The first edition was very good. This one is even better. The fusion of sports and entertainment, which is very critical for young people. So I'm happy.
In boxing, a promising first-time competitor is Zenechi Oyekachi Joseph from Imo State won gold for his state.
I love the NDDC fights, at least today. It was my first time at the program, and I get to experience what it looks like to be a boxer, where people gather to watch you.
Reacting to her athlete's performance, Imo State boxing coach Lillian Eke described the competition as a strong example of the benefits of catching them young. Similarly, the Bayelsa State handball coach Ahmed Ainde also noted that the age grade criteria was a good way to find young talents.
When you catch the young, this is the trials and this is the competition. NDDC, you people are trying a lot. Thank you very much.
Last year they did it under 25 and this year it was on under 19, which we appreciate the way they drop it down. And if they can easily drop it down again, we appreciate in that level again.
Field events also recorded outstanding moments as Shaka MAMODE from Edo State delivered a dominant performance, winning gold in both shot put and hammer throw.
It's great. I think they should do more of this to encourage the young athletes, because we don't have competitions like this all the time for young athletes to showcase their talent. So I feel like it's a good thing.
In swimming, Nigeria Peseni from Ondo State, who won gold in the 200-meter freestyle, was full of excitement for the opportunity to compete.
NDDC, I'm so happy for putting this competition. What I'm saying is that I'm very grateful.
In the male category, Oko Matthew from Delta State delivered an outstanding performance, finishing first in the 100-meter breaststroke.
I thank NDDC for gathering us together to see even my friends that I have seen a long time ago, to see them online. We swim together.
Makia Joy from Edo State also impressed in the women's 100-meter breaststroke, successfully defending the title she won last year in Akwa Ibom State.
I feel good because this is my second Niger Delta game participating for Edo State, and I still won the 100-meter last year, and this year I still won the 100-meter, so thank God for it.
Following the impressive displays, the technical assistant for the second Niger Delta Games, Imoni Williams, revealed that several outstanding athletes have already been identified by scouts. Also, Adamu Tenimu, the second vice president of the Nigeria Volleyball Federation, says there are numerous opportunities for these young ones to become professionals.
The scouting committee is already here, and they've met me. They submitted, they've collected about close to 10-15 names, and I think we are doing well, especially in the Niger Delta with this game. This is a developmental game, and I think if it is sustained, then we are going somewhere with sports in Niger Delta.
There are very many opportunities for the young ones to take this ambition to that limit, where we have so many of these underage players coming up to play for the country. Now at the international levels, there are so many underage coming up, so many underage competitions, right, starting from under 13. So you can see the wideness of the platform, how it's really looking like.
Board and intellectual games were not left out of the equation. The young talents competed in chess and Scrabble. Talents like David Edet from Cross River State, who excelled in the game of chess, shared his experience.
It was a very good game. My opponents did very well. Yeah, it was tough, but it came out well.
Basketball talents Adeze Vanessa and Nancy Ayeditemi from Delta State were happy for the opportunity to showcase that passion that keeps them going back to the court.
I want to say a very big thank you to the NDDC that it should go on, like they should continue.
Thank you very much. You made me to show myself.
In lawn tennis, the Rivers team brought a young and vibrant team that not only showed determination but also put up an impressive performance.
Thank you, NDDC, for giving me this opportunity to be here to showcase my talents.
It's been really nice. You know, it's great to go out from your state to come to another state. I've never been to Benin before. This is my first time, and it was really good and great.
After 1 week of thrilling competition, the second edition of the Niger Delta Sports Festival concluded with the host state, Edo State, emerging as the overall champion.
I'm really so happy for this big competition, some opportunity for us, for all coming athletes out there in Niger Delta.
I would like to tell them thank you very much, and we'll be expecting more next year.
The state, which finished third place in the maiden edition last year in Uyo, climbed 2 spots, trumping Bayelsa and Delta to clinch the top spot with 52 gold, 34 silver and 25 bronze medals. Delta State maintained its second place just as in the previous outing, this time clinching just 39 gold as against its 41 gold medals in the Uyo outing. However, its silver haul went up from 26 to 29 silver, same as its bronze from 32 to 34. The champions of the first edition, Bayelsa State, literally exchanged places with this year's winners, Edo State, in the third position. It finished with a medal count of 25 gold, 24 silver and 26 bronze. Akwa Ibom State finished fourth, followed by Abia in fifth place. Cross River, Ondo and Rivers States followed behind respectively, while Imo State rounded off the standings in ninth position. Spectators and sports lovers described the event as remarkable, while commending the NDDC for sponsoring the event.
Coming up from the different local governments of the Niger Delta State, it has been a wonderful time, watching these young talents.
I think NDDC is doing a great one by helping us to discover athletes from the local regions in our different states and bringing them here. So they are actually harnessing talents according to what their goal is.
In my own field, weightlifting, we discover young athletes, you understand, from the 9 states that represent the South, that is the NDDC game.
To round up the competitions, stakeholders and dignitaries from across the region gathered again for the closing ceremony. This time, the governor of Edo State, Monday Opewolo, was represented by his deputy, Dennis Idahosa, who said the state was indeed honored to host the second edition of the Games.
Over the past week, the Niger Delta game have showcased incredible athletic ability, passion, resilience, and sportsmanship. Beyond the medal and records, those games have embedded the trust, the true spirit of unity and progress that defines the Niger Delta region.
For the Chief Executive Officer of the NDDC, Dr. Samuel Obuku, who was himself a sportsman during his secondary school days, thanked the Edo State government for its support, which he said contributed to the success of this edition.
You found yourself on the world stage to display your ingenuity, to display your skill for the world to see what you're made of. From this event, future Olympians are going to come out of this event. From this event, we're going to have National Sports Festival gold medalists. From this event, we are going to have African Games gold medalists. You have the opportunity to prepare for future events because this is not the only event. This event has only given you the opportunity to showcase yourself and to groom yourself for the world to see who you are. Take advantage of it. Continue training. Continue practicing in those areas where you have weaknesses. Continue to strengthen those areas so that subsequently you're going to shock everybody. This competition is just a testament to show the commitment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in sports development and also stakeholders engagement. Because NDDC is not only intervening in infrastructural development, we are also intervening in sports development. We have been directed to intervene in sports development by Mr. President to ensure that we engage these youths. Without this competition, some of you probably would have been involved in some other social vices. But this competition has given you hope that you have a future outside any other thing. This competition has given you hope that if even you're not skilled in other areas, you can grow yourself and groom yourself in sports. That is the essence of this competition.
Indeed, while the Niger Delta may be famous around the world for its oil and gas, initiatives like the Niger Delta Sports Festival are proving that the region's greatest wealth lies in its people. And through sports, the NDDC is working to ensure that the wealth, talent, strength and dreams of its young people are discovered, nurtured and allowed to shine.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Well, no doubt, the NDDC-sponsored Niger Delta Games will eventually lead to the discovery of several talents, not just for the Niger Delta, but for Nigeria at large. Well, that's the size of our package on the program for today. Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region will be back same time, same station next week. Until then, you can follow us on our social media handles showing right now on your screens. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDNTV Nigeria for these stories and many more. Until next week, I am MAMODE AKUGHA thanking you for tuning in. Bye for now.
Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDNTV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.